fuck. Two fat guys in the apocalypse.
Ka! Keep going.
No, it's the apocalypse, man. Fucking
Two fat guys in the apocalypse.
two fat guys in the apocalypse.
That should sound flawless with the delay.
It's perfect.
Two fat guys in the butt. With a sheep.
Hi everybody, it's the two fat guys in the apocalypse. I mean, on the internet during the apocalypse. I want to thank you. It's not even our studio audience for real this time because we're both recording once again from remote locations during this time of social isolation or whatever they're calling it.
Well, our studio audience is always behind glass and surrounded by glass on all sides.
And they're all wearing their corona masks. And I'd like to date this episode right away. It's March 23rd, 2020, which is like smack dab in the middle of the social distancing apocalypse with the corona, the COVID, and fucking Trump being drunk in public and making speeches that don't make any sense every other day.
On a real tip, stay safe out there, dudes.
Yeah. If you're listening, don't die. Don't cough on anybody. Don't let and if anybody coughs on you, you're actually legally obligated to kick them in whatever genitalia they might happen to have.
Yes, haired. No, we're doing good if you're asking, because it's the same as normal because we'd never interact with people like.
Yeah, man. Social distancing is our everyday, man. Fucking fuck social togethering.
It's paying them sweet dividends right now, boy.
We're making the big bucks now, boy. And we still got no robot. He's resting. He's home. Yeah. He's resting.
I had some communique with Circuitina, and she assures me that he will be done for the next episode.
Lord, well, so look forward to that, everybody. When the apocalypse finally ends, and all the robots.
I could use to get yelled at the robot, but I'm sure. I mean, I'm just kind of sad for him because he's missing all this. I mean, he would love this shit.
He would love the droves and droves of humans dying and suffering. Yeah, he'd be way into it.
Definitely, he so would.
So, what is in the news, Tone?
Yo, the news.
Apart from the COVID.
Well, let's do one of these.
It's time for a medical minute.
I think we both have them, honestly.
I mean, probably. I got mine out of the way pretty well last time.
Oh yeah, you got your two. You don't have much update. You got your bottoms coming soon, huh?
Yeah, it was supposed to have happened twice by now, but the apocalypse.
Fucking apocalypse. Yeah. I fucking got in that a little mobility scooter accident, and it yanked my fucking back drugs catheter down. I gotta go get under the knives again.
Oh, that's gonna be a real beach blast there, Tone. It'll be a fine time. Exactly.
Oh, check this.
Go, man, go.
Buddy, check this one.
Yes, Tony.
Sorry.
Can you hear it?
I can. I'm not too sure what's happening.
Think peep show. Think peep show.
Thinking peep show.
Sorry.
It's super hands.
I got nothing.
Oh, you can't hear it.
I'm disappointed in myself.
Oh, farts.
I'm sorry, Tony. I failed.
Well, that worked. That's a spring.
Oh, okay. Well, now I know.
Oh, check this fucking shit out, dude.
Keep it going, boys.
Yeah, come in this fall. Adam fucking Sandler. Eats some grass, mowing the lawn. He's a lawnmower man. Lawnmower man 3. Lawnmower man 3.5 with Adam Sandler.
Dude, now that you've put that in the algorithm, it's going to happen. We are going to get a Lawnmower Man trilogy, all starring Adam Sandler. And I'm going to go ahead and say multiple roles filled by Adam Sandler. It's going to be like Jack and Jill, but a trilogy and times 20. Yeah, that doesn't do anything for you. I'm like erect over the thought of that, man. All right. All right, fair enough.
Well, you ever hear these sound effects, Dan?
I heard of them. I don't know if I've
ever
ever
tried
heard them in
these?
my life, but
I like this one. The low horn is dope.
the honk is good.
Oh,
The
say
honk-
something about the ladies.
Ladies.
Hell yeah.
It sounds about right.
Oh, dude, you know what I thought the other day when we were playing Worms?
I am, and hopefully something amazing.
I have that team, as you well know. It's called the Rasta Predators.
Yes, yes.
And that's just how it is. So, and then we sing the Mr. Lova Lova song could be like applied to Danny Glover. Fucking, know what I'm saying?
He is Mr. Boombastic, and probably feeling fantastic.
Danny Glover, he's a Mr. Rude bad man. He's just getting too old for this, So Mr. Rude, Danny Glover. Yes, you're welcome. You are welcome.
Eat it all. Make it happen, Hollywood. You fucking nuts.
Whoa, hey. Start there.
I went there, man.
Again.
I went right for it. I don't care. I don't care anymore. It's the apocalypse, Tony. We're all dying. Ladies. So what's in the news, Tone? Tell me more news, please.
Oh,
what's in the news, Tone?
Oh man, how is here's one to keep you all busy when you're talking to your friends and colleagues.
Oh shit!
Just throw the name of a state or city and then an action or a verb like oh, there's the old Cincinnati throw, or there's the old fucking
oh, you're talking about the old Panama
Waffle.
Panhandle, are you?
Yes. I had a good one the other day that I was thinking some sort of probably some perverted sex move deal, but the old Mississippi pepperoni.
The old San Francisco salami, will we? we were having a ball with these when we were playing Worms as well. The old Washington Worm.
And this brings us to our next segment.
Oh my god.
This is called
That means it's time for me to read to people.
I just put into
the when I read to him, which is a great thing because I enjoy doing stupid voices and reading things for Tony. Basically, that's really it.
Read this shit as droopy. Read it as droopy.
Okay, okay.
All right, but let me just. Okay, go for it.
Go ahead.
Well, yeah. I just typed in the word weird novel, and this is the first thing that came up.
It's a novel called Oryx and Crake by Margaret Atwood. I don't know anything about this. Tony doesn't know anything about it. It's got a bunch of clickable chapters because it's an ebook, so I'm going to click
If it ends up being like a rape book or something really shitty, I apologize, but this is literally blind.
Yeah, I mean, that's a risky run. There could be rape involved. Let me see here. I'm going to go to a chapter called Brain Frizz.
Fuck yeah, boy!
Okay, let's see here. Well, this is going to be more difficult to find than I fucking thought at first. Keep the people entertained there, Tone.
Oh, shit. Oh, he got do. Have a little do. You never had a whistle, and how about you? I got a tin a whistle. A little tin whistle for your kid, a penny for a tin whistle on the street. You got a tin whistle in it for your kid, gonna get you on off your feet with the music of the tin whistle. Got a little tin whistle with a penny inside. Gonna choke on a penny, gonna choke it down, and then you ain't gonna be able to use the tin whistle no more, 'cause you ain't gonna be able to breathe at all, 'cause you got stuck with the penny and the whistle, and yeah, I can't get hard to breathe, and it's so hard to see. It's trying to play this whistle.
All right, I'm just going to flip to a random one at this point because I can't get to the one that had the name that I absolutely wanted to read. But anyway, here we go. This is the chapter or something called Flotsam from Oryx and Crate, a novel by Michael whoever I On the white beach, ground up coral and broken bones, a group of the children are walking. They must have been swimming. They're still wet and glistening. They should be more careful. Who knows what might infest the lagoon? But they're unwary, unlike Snowman, who won't dip a toe in there even at night. When the sun can't get at him, revision, especially at night. So I had to read this in my normal tone. He watches them with envy. Or is it nostalgia? It can't be that. He never swam in the sea as a child, never ran around on a beach without any clothes on. The children scan the terrain, stoop, pick up flotsam, then they deliberate among themselves, keeping some items, discarding others. Their treasures go into a torn sack. Sooner or later, he can count on it. They'll seek him out where he sits, wrapped in his decaying sheet, hugging his shins and sucking on his mango, in under the shade of the trees because of the punishing sun. For the children, thick-skinned, resistant to ultraviolet, he's a creature of dimness, of the dusk. Here they come now. Snowman! Oh, Snowman! They chant in their sing-song way. They never stand too close to him. Is that from respect, as he'd like to think, or because he stinks? Parentheses. He does stink. He knows that well enough. He's rank, he's gamey, he reeks like a walrus, oily, salty, fishy. Not that he's ever smelled such a beast, but he's seen pictures, close parentheses. Opening up their sack, the children chorus, Oh, Snowman, what have we found? They lift out the objects, hold them up as if offering them for sale. A hubcap, a piano key, a chunk of pale green pop bottle smoothed out by the ocean, a plastic Bliss Plus container, empty, a Chicky Knobs bucket of nubbins, ditto, a computer mouse, or the busted remains of one with a very wiry tail. Snowman feels like weeping. What can he tell them? There's no way of explaining to them what these curious items are or were, but surely they've guessed what he'll say because it's always the same. These things are from before! He keeps his voice kindly but earnest. A cross between pedagogue, soothsayer, and benevolent uncle. That should be his tone. Well, I fucked that up then. Well, they hurt us. Sometimes they find tins of motor oil, caustic solvents, plastic bottles of bleach, booby traps from the past. He's considered to be an expert on potential accidents, scalding liquids, sickening fumes, poison dust, pain of odd kinds. These, no, these are quite safe. As they lose interest. Let the sack dangle, but they don't go away. They stand, they stare. Their beachcombing is an excuse. Mostly they want to look at him because he's so unlike them. Every so often they ask him to take off his sunglasses and put them on again. They want to see whether he has two eyes really or three. And I'm stopping there.
That may be one of the top 3 of those. That was what the fuck? That was weird.
I had no idea where that was going or where it even came from, really, but it was a thing that happened.
We'll have to retroactively see what the fuck it is. We'll report back.
We might. We just could, might, maybe. What's in the news there, Tone? Oh, shit.
What? Give me a subject, Dan.
Cats.
Cats?
Yeah.
Cat. Fur, bitch, you got some paws. I love them paws, cause them shits is cool. Stepping all over with some grace and style. You are a cat and you make me smile. Stripes or not, black or white, brown or gray or green, I don't give a shite. You're a cat, I love your ass. You so cool and I'll pet your ass, but maybe not your ass, cause you really don't like that. Just stuff it in my face when I don't want it. Try to read a book, you step in front, but that's okay because I'll pet you. Oh, oh,
It was beautiful. It was beautiful.
oh! There you go, there you go.
I'm studio audience. Fucking a little slow sometimes. Oh, jeez.
Oh my jeezness! You know, Dan, it's probably a good time for
the old Chesapeake corkscrew. For the old Tennessee tamale man.
the old Chattanooga waffle stump. Oh Lord God!
The old Bedford Bam Bam.
Save us! Save us!
It's the apocalypse.
Grenades inspired, a missile flowing through worms, a biscuit burning fire, waiting for worms to bleed, falling into blue poles, drowning tragedy. It's your fate, Boggy Bee's design. Roping through the mines to blow up the barrels, shaking old-fashioned time. Free as a buff can be. Free to pull the lever, free to let Buff Joe release. Watching Buff Joe inspired, snorting, bearing down, pushing forward, wild desire. Into the midnight, nothing has ever felt so right. Writhing, wormable desires, a feeling flowing through me.
Doesn't say it's record. Hey, whoa, hey, now, hey, we're back, everybody. Oh God. Oh my God, what the hell? What's in the news, Tone?
Oh, we got one of these.
Bird corner.
That's Bird Corner, bitches.
Oh man, I seen the robins. I've been seeing them motherfuckers coming. Actually, a crazy thing, the dark-eyed junco I seen and the robin together, which is kind of crazy. You don't see them together too often. Cause
Are birds racist?
No, it's just that the Juncos are here in the winter and the Robins are here during the spring, summer
I
bullshits.
see. I've got so much to learn about these birds.
Bird corner, bird corner.
I would also like to state that I had a group of like 3 robins hanging out right outside my window the other day. It was pretty cool.
Hell yeah, getting them worms, bitch.
Yeah, pretty much, dude.
They love them worms. They come up,
Speak,
especially when it's
speaking of
raining and
worms,
shit.
speaking of worms, Tone, you ever hear of this game called Worms?
How does that go?
It's a video game that by the name of Worms, and you get a few teams of four worms each, and you send
Oh,
the exploding, and you try to blow them up. I swear we might have talked about this before at one point. I don't know if you know.
mm,
Indeed.
I smoke a lot of weed, Dan.
Yeah, you know what.
What about these worms?
Well,
What do they do there? They
I
fire
was gonna press the weed issue a little further. Tell me about weed.
Oh, that shit is delicious. Oh my god, you ever try this shit?
I've dabbled.
Seriously, have you ever tried it?
I've dabbled. I think there might be a future in it.
Well, what you do is you take the weed,
All right, hold on. Let me follow these instructions. All right.
you press it really hard between your hands.
Uh-huh.
It'll smoke, and then suck the smoke in your eye, and then like what doesn't get in your eye, you have to like poke in with your finger a little. There's a technique to it.
It's a little uncomfortable, but I like it so far.
The harder you push, the like higher you get. But it's dude, weed, man. Who doesn't like it?
Dinguses and also people with very bad anxiety.
Yeah. Well, I have bad anxiety, and it actually kind of it helps my anxiety, like calms it down.
Well, I don't want to be a cornhole to all of our good friends who don't smoke weed. There aren't many of them, but there's a few. I mean, or
Oh no, I mean,
who feel like they
dude,
can't
I know.
smoke weed because it makes them freak the fuck out, and that's
Yeah, yeah, a very small percentage of people I know as well that do like to smoke it, but it does give them anxiety. Yes, it's
right.
like the opposite. That sucks. That's like being lactose intolerant. That's gotta
Oh man.
fucking blow, dude.
I feel bad. My sister-in-law has been having a lot of trouble processing the dairy in the last many years, and I'm like, man, like don't you miss everything? Because fucking who doesn't love pizza and who doesn't love chocolate milk and fucking all
I
these good
know, man.
things.
All right, I got a quick little game for you, Dan. I think you're gonna know the answer to this,
Oh
but
my god!
What the fuck? What the fuck is that sound?
All right, let's figure it out. Let's figure out what that fucking sound is. Oh, I know what that is, boys.
what is it, Dan?
Is it a kalimba?
Yeah,
Tone.
yeah.
Speaking of apocalypses,
Yes.
you know whose album was supposed to drop tomorrow, but also just leaked today, and I got a digital copy of.
Okay. Can I take a guess?
Take like 2 or 3 guesses.
Can I take a guess?
I also got to send you this album art. It's amazing. After you guess, obviously.
Screeching Weasel brand coffee.
Oh
Just
shit!
the frozen rod up my cornpipe with thirst sun light. No Screeching Weasel brand coffee, no ass play. Don't be trying to get up in my shit. Screeching Weasel brand coffee.
You are exactly right. You are what is.
Yeah.
Check out. I just sent it to you. Right? Look at this album art, man. Look at this fucking album art. Are you looking? Are you taking a gander?
Am I looking at the album art? Is it on Skype or on
It's
the
on.
thing?
It's on Skype. Yeah, it's on Skype.
Oh, he's got a knife.
It's
The Clockwork Orange thing. Huh?
they did the Clockwork Orange cross.
It's the
Screeching
weasel. He's got an eyeball in his leather jacket sleeve coming out.
And the album is called "Some Freaks of Avatism," or something. Atavism. Atavism. I don't know what that is. You know, I'm going to look up that word, but I also know it's a Sherlock Holmes.
Here, let me give you some looking music, buddy.
Thank you. Thank you. Look it up.
Some looking music.
See,
Find it?
If you will, if you'll listen to the definition of atavism, it's a tendency to revert to something ancient or ancestral.
What?
So,
What
like,
is this?
are they trying to tell us that they're going back to, like, the old Screeching Weasel?
They're gonna fuck dirt.
They're gonna fuck dirt. That's, of course, I should have known.
They're gonna fuck
you wanna
actual
hear,
Earth. Maybe
hear
clay.
this?
I think clay would be better if you want to fuck the planet. Probably find some like stern clay.
Or wet sand. You can put your wiener in
Oh
wet sand.
God! Think of your wreath, bud.
I never think of my wreath, man. I'm always just thinking with.
Yeah, well, you
honey.
should. You should think of your wreath a little more.
So you want to hear some of these song titles? I'm not going to play any of the music because Ben Weasel will sue us.
Hold on. What?
Oh my God! I was going to ask if you wanted to hear some of these song titles. I'm not going to play any of the music because
Yes,
Ben will sue us.
yes.
So here we go. We got the. I'll give you the track list here, boys. Starting with "She Ain't Your Baby," then "Back of Your Head."
How do you know?
"God Help Us," "To Hell with You," "Settle In," "Not Even Close," "Losing My Mind," "Never Been in Love," "Turn It Around," "Crying Shame," "Brain in a Jar," "Dead by Dawn," "Problematic," and "Bleed Through Me."
Dead by dawn, brain in a jar, or dead by dawn.
Some of these sound like they would be like Riverdale's song titles, like old horror movie names, you know, like The Brain in the Jar and Dead by Dawn and all that.
You're a Riverdale movie title.
I wish I was. That would be outstanding. I would be
You're a
Dan
Riverdale
Babbitt instead of Dan Pantzig. Give me a Screeching Weasel coffee ad, boys.
You would like a Screeching Weasel coffee ad, and I would enjoy giving you one.
Give it up. Give it up.
Hey cats, hey ladies, hey dogs, hey people in cold things. Screeching Weasel brand coffee for people who do stuff.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Hell yeah.
You're goddamn geniuses. Fuck you.
Are you drinking it yet?
Drink the coffee that bears the brand of the weasel. Damn it.
Oh, I want to give a shout out to CatScan for the 360 videos because those things were fun and I liked it. And I just wanted to give a personal to them dudes.
Go, everybody who is listening, which I imagine will include members of CatScan, go ahead and take a look on YouTube and or Facebook or whatever for their 360 live videos. They were fucking outstanding.
Very fun.
Very good stuff. I would do it again.
Yes. Innovation, future, substance. Boxes moving in a very fast manner near you.
WTFG.
If only we had commercials for those, Dan.
If only we had anything of
If
the
only there was a way that we could find one of those.
we just don't have the technology. I mean...
WTFG. Dub Show. Happy listening.
Oh shit! All right, remember, pick a number 1 through Jesus. Never mind. Let me
12. Give me number 12. Give me number 12.
There it is.
Pippity poppity two fat guys, pippity poppity WTFG, pippity poppity two fat guys on the podcast. I mean radio. Yeah.
Were you crimping on that one? Was that a crimp?
I think it was a fucking crimp.
I think you
Like
were
number
crimping, man.
number 30.
Hey you fucks, you're listening to the Pockets and Tubbs show on
Oh my
WTF. All hail Robot X.
It's Circuitina.
Fucking
Holy shit.
Circuitina.
Oh my god.
She will weasel her way into anything.
Pockets and Tubbs, they'll melt the labia off of the dustiest vagina.
Oh my god. Lewd.
38 hours a day of pockets and tubs. Yes, I know it's too many hours. WTFG. With
Beautiful.
pockets and tubs. Suck my balls.
Tony's just going to play all of our archived little jingles.
Yeah, why the fuck? Everyone's stuck in the damn house. What the fuck? Number 28.
Keep them coming.
Don't call your mom. Say, hey, mom, I love pockets and tubs. WTFG.
Remember when you found the vocoder tone?
I kind of, it's bro coming back. Oh, coming back.
Oh god, Tony.
Mi sto divertendo molto. I had a great time.
Oh, there we go through her soundboard on a Monday.
You know what I'm a little more concerned with though, Tone, if I may. What is in the news?
Oh, the news. Shit.
News, man. We forgot about the news.
Oh, the fucking news.
Forgot about the goddamn news, boys.
I'm cooking in my cups. In my cup.
Cooking with Cups Cupperson.
In this edition of Cooking in My Cups, the other day, right before taking a jizz load of fucking LSD, I fucking made these black chai tea infused creme brulees that were magnificent.
Now, to me, that sounds absolutely fucking horrid.
Oh,
Fucking-
it had just a back of chai, and it didn't like. I don't know. I love
chai
that
is
shit.
gnarly. I didn't enjoy my time with chai. Thank you, Tony.
Oh, there's a future dickweed debates in the future for future.
There's a dickweed debate right
debating
now, boys. It's a dickweed debate right now. Play the thing.
Welcome to the
Dickweed debate. That's fucking right. Appreciate you. So let me tell you, Tone, if I may, why chai tea is disgusting. And it's because I don't think it tastes very good at all. Admittedly, it's been many a year since I've had it because I hated it so much when I did. But I used to work at a couple coffee places, and that shit, like, it puzzled me how popular that shit got because it's just so weird and gross tasting.
Fair dinkum.
Fair dinkum. That's a terrible dickweed debate.
And the dickweed debate flips. All right, Dan, I'll tell you why I like it, and I will tell you exactly why I like it. I think it's great because when I taste it, I think, hey, I like this in my mouth and face and its aroma and all the things it's doing while it's in there. I like the way it treats me going inside, falling over my tongue, cascading through my innards.
It's not even Robusto, Tony. Now
I
what?
think it is now. I think it is Robusto.
Well, you're gay.
That wouldn't matter even if I was.
You right. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm sorry.
Now, my next point about how much it's delicious to me is like when it hits my tongue. Did I mention that part?
You did actually mention the tongue thing already, so. And this has been another Dickweed
Welcome to the
Dickweed Debate. Oh, good lord, Tony, give me the music. No, give me the music.
We end with shame and our heads held low.
We do, you know. This has been a weird one because again, it's always a fucked up thing when Tony and I are not allowed to be in the same room with each other.
Hold on, that gets us on the
It is the bitch train because holy shit, this fucking apocalypse where we're basically legally mandated to stay in our homes. The state of Illinois is on lockdown. I know Wisconsin isn't very far behind if they are at all. They might
Tuesday, I'm sure. I think we're all in lockdown too.
So it fucking sucks. It's the goddamn
you want a
fucking
rap battle
COVID
at the end
apocalypse.
over it?
What was that?
Do you want a rap battle at the end over it?
I really don't, because this would be a terrible time for us to rap battle since we're not in the same room. That's another thing. We can't even rap battle about it. Fucking. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we were two fat guys. Cut the music. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we were two fat guys in the apocalypse, fucking struggling along with the rest of you. We are two fat guys during the apocalypse, dying, being bored, and more self-contained than usual, and we're sadly, probably always for the foreseeable future, going to be two fat guys in the apocalypse, playing our entire soundboard all at once. And you know what? Why don't you go fuck yourself, maybe?
Fuck yourself!